Representative Evans.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. To the bill.
To the bill.
Colleagues, I rise in support of Senate Bill 324A today. I have actually read the multiple emails and listened carefully to at least most all of the arguments offered. Those in favor, those opposed. And I want everyone, especially folks in House District 20, to know that I've actually carefully considered what has been said. I value the advice and I respect the varying opinions on this complex policy. However, here's where I landed and why. First, I believe the choice before us today is larger than a bill, more important somehow. Many people have spoken to that already. I believe that our decision will endure long after our words fade. The choice before us is a question that will define our state for years to come. Shall we continue the work? Shall we continue the policies implemented in 2009 that have already leveraged some private and public investment, policies that have accelerated and continue to accelerate development of alternative fuels, or shall we just walk away? Shall we build upon the successes made? Shall we continue to do our part while we may to move our nation, however small in increments, closer to energy independence? We cannot do all things, but we can do some things. Shall we do what we can while we can, or stand aside and accept the past as prelude? Colleagues, I, like you, enter this chamber as the sum of my life experiences. Like several other members of this House, I spent years in uniform defending our nation against enemies, foreign as well as domestic. That experience leaves an impact. It stirs a particular sense of responsibility, a hard-won type of vigilance within all of us that serve abroad. War is sometimes necessary. We've been fighting it for close to 14 years. War is ugly. It is messy. It unleashes the worst of human nature. It must always be the last result. Sometimes I fear war has become too easy and too familiar. And like many of you, I visit the Iraq-Afghan War Memorial a few times a month to reflect and remember the price paid by others for me, our family, and our community. Now, I only knew a few of the fallen personally, at least in life, but I was blessed with an opportunity to get to know many of the family members in a previous job. I believe we shall remain in their debt forever, and that we owe the fallen everything we have to give to ensure that they did not die in vain. Each and every visit to that peaceful place stirs memories of the faces of the names etched into granite, of the names of others, of names etched into granite memorials across the country. I ask for your support of this bill not because I know Senate Bill 324A is a perfect measure. Few measures ever meet that test. But because I know it's part of a larger strategy that may help us send fewer young men and women to war on our behalf. Today, I know my duty is to support this bill. I believe I'm honor-bound to do whatever I can do while I'm here, wherever I can, because they can't. I know I cannot stand idly by as another generation of our best and brightest return home damaged, maimed, wounded, and worse because we don't have any overarching energy strategy. For I know, my heart knows anyway, we have already filled too many granite monuments at too many war memorials. I know this bill is a small measure in that pursuit, but it's a measure worth taking because one life spent because of no energy policy is too many lives wasted. Thank you.